Merch. Buy your new merch.
We should just chill and maybe take it slow before we get up there with
Sonny
nowhere to
Daniel
go.
Enterprises.
We can chill until we get it. I'll be independent. Need new trucks independent. Me and Harry about to go psycho. Put 100,000 in the fire.
As long as this video gets more than 300 likes, I'm gonna keep doing these every week. So make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all comment questions down below. First question is from, I can't even say your name, man. You can't be cussing over here. This for little kids. It's N-word Lake. And they said, how many kids do you want? So either I want one child, like a son. Not really. I really don't. Because my family is really small. So I need to have like 50 kids. I'm not even lying. So it really depends on my wife, whoever I get with, and how many kids do they want. But I really do need to populate my family. So we need to have at least 5-6 kids, you know what I'm saying? But one is cool too, just an only child. I'm an only child, so I know being an only child, you get a lot of attention, you get a lot of love. So I prefer though to have multiple kids just because, you know, holidays, it's just me and my mom. So I really do need to have a lot of kids. SL1K said, what's your goal right now and what are you working towards? That's a good question, man. I've been trying to figure that out myself. What am I working towards? What am I actually doing? My main goal is to build the brand. Sonny Daniel, man. It's just build the brand up, man, with merch, with YouTube videos, with music, with clothes, with like literally everything, movies, photos, you know what I'm saying, Instagram modeling, all of that. Just build the brand. So when somebody says Sonny Daniel, they know like, oh, okay, I know him. That's the dude from YouTube, or that's the dude from Instagram. Build the brand up, man. And I really want to get into music and stuff too, because I feel like that's something that I've always said I want to do. And y'all know I got some skills because y'all seen my Instagram stories and all of that. So King Quan, what is your dream house? My dream house? Bruh, I wish I could say I'm living in it, but I'm not. My dream house would have to be, you already know, a big white modern mansion, man. But like not cold modern, but just like modern where it's like, kind of like my room is right now. It's modern, you know? It's clean. Modern without being too modern where it looks cold and it feels like. Sav Miller 99 said, if you could play only one video game for the rest of your life, which one would it be and why? That's a good question. One game for the rest of my life. It would have to be FORTNITE. I'm just playing. But I don't know though, because FORTNITE is hella fun. And if they keep updating FORTNITE, I mean, I haven't lost interest in it yet, but it might be The Sims, man. After a couple months of playing it, I don't know. That's a good question. At the moment though, if I had to take everything off, I probably would say FORTNITE. Maybe Minecraft would be in there too. I'm getting back into Minecraft. I'm gonna have some videos coming out soon. This overheated and it cut off. I don't know when it cut off, but don't matter. I need to probably record in 1080. I've been trying to record in 4K, but I probably need to record in 1080. Velour Tapes said, when was the first time you played The Sims? The first time I played The Sims was back in 2000. Me and Bro Rob Harris, because that's been Bro Rob Harris. We've been tight since kindergarten. I forgot how old we was. We was kind of young, man. 7, 8? I don't know. We were pretty young, and we saw the advertisement for The Sims. I had Simcopter, SimCity, Sim Safari. I had a whole pack of Sims, man. And The Sims came out after those. So when The Sims came out, I was like, oh man, you could play with people, and we was both excited about it. People were saying that it wouldn't be that good of a game, and it was gonna be lame or whatever. And like religious people was tripping about it being like you was playing God. Like, yeah, bro. It kind of sounds like ancient times, but yeah, this is what I grew up in. I was begging my grandma to buy it for me, man. And one day we was at the toy store and I showed her the advertisement or whatever, and I think she bought it for me. I think grandma was the one that bought it for me first. I took it home to my Windows 98 computer. It's been a wrap ever since, man. I've been playing The Sims since The Sims came out. Straight OG in the game, man. Yes, Kiana said, oh, what up, Key? Advice on getting over someone. That's easy. Just talk to somebody better. Simple as that. I mean, depending on the situation though, like if you was in a relationship with somebody for like 5 years or something like that, I still say talk to somebody that's better. I mean, really, the form of getting over somebody is really getting over them, you know what I'm saying? The only way to get over somebody is talk to somebody that makes you happy, makes you laugh, you know, just makes you feel good about yourself. That's the key. So whoever you was just with, they obviously didn't do that. If they did, something happened. So you find somebody else that make you feel good, make you feel, you know, alive. Where's the dream place you want to live? That's a good question. Dream place I like to live. I don't know, man. I used to want to live in LA. Big city vibe, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people move to LA. There's been Instagram models. There's been people that like seem pretty humble, pretty chill, move out to LA and they just, that city gets to them, man. Destroys their whole vibe, you know? So I don't know. I kind of want to live in a place like Hawaii or like some beautiful place in Africa or something. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Man, I thought that was Sniper Wolf for real. Wolf what phone do you have? I got an iPhone 7, man. 7, is this a 7? Yeah, this is an iPhone 7S Plus or 7 Plus. I don't know. Apple's getting on my damn nerves. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I got an iPhone 7 Plus because Apple just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm really torn on this new Samsung that's coming out. Should I even bother with it? Because, you know, I've had an iPhone since the original iPhone. 2007 came. I paid that $600 cash. I was in the stuff at that time. I had money, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy this iPhone. I was flexing with the iPhone when I was still in high school. I put up the $600 cash. Back then, you had to have $600 up front. There was no plans. There was nothing. You paid up front $600. So I paid it, got it, all that. I've had an iPhone every year since then, man. And this iPhone 7 was the first one that I was like, you know what, I'm not even tripping on upgrading because they're not doing nothing. Like, yeah, they made the screen a little bit bigger, but it's like, I don't know. Y'all also might not know, but my phone is jailbroken, so it looks really really cool, really different, and it's just another reason why I don't want to upgrade. Miss Kayla, she said, what are your goals for 2019? What made you become an entrepreneur instead of going to college? Do you have any advice for people that want to open their business? Will you get a P.O. box for fan mail? Merry Christmas. That's a lot of questions, but I'm gonna answer them all. See, this is why we gotta do Q&As more often, because there's gonna be a lot of questions that I don't get to that I need to answer. What are my goals for 2019? I told you in the beginning, it's to build my brand, build my name up. Sonny Daniel, whether it be music, YouTube, Instagram, all of that. Just clothes, just build the name up, build the brand name up. So, you know, people recognize it, people follow more, and it's just more of a, it's a household name type thing. Like a Kim Kardashian, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Kim Kardashian is her, it's Kim, but she got a million different things bounced off of her name, like this network throughout her own brand, but it all comes back to her being Kim Kardashian. And she said, what made you become an entrepreneur instead of going to college? Well, this is a good question, a long question. I don't know, school just was like, the only thing in school that really interests me was science. Science was like, I just got science, you know what I'm saying? Mostly biology and astrobiology. Those were the two things that I was just fascinated with. I still love them to this day. But everything else was just like a pain in my butt for real. Like, I just did not like school all like that. So, you know, in high school, I was popping, I was doing stuff, and I ended up just failing. Like, it was all social. I just went to high school just to socialize, just to F around and just have fun. And then eventually it got to the point where I was like, you know what, this is wasting my own time. So I went to go get my GED out of college. And then I took my ACTs and SATs or whatever and failed those miserably because I didn't even study for them. I didn't study for my GED test and I passed it with flying colors. I actually got one of the highest scores that the school had ever seen in the science category just because I love science so much. But so opening up my own business, like, I just never wanted to work for somebody else. Like, I like my own schedule. I never like waking up. I never like getting up for school. I don't like being confined to a schedule. And when you work for somebody, you confined to a schedule. You work on their time. If they want you to mop up that puddle, you gotta mop up that puddle. If they want you to come in at 5 p.m., you gotta come in at 5 p.m. But when you work for yourself, which is an upside and a downside, you do what you want to do. If you don't do something that you should do, you lose money. If you do something that you should be doing and it benefits you, then you get all the money. So I don't know, it fits me better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm made to run a business or own stuff, have people under me, because I know how to treat people, I know how to manage people. I'm not very easily managed myself. I'm not a control freak, but I know what's up. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm passionate, and I know that passion doesn't get you a lot when you're working for somebody else. The passion only gets you somewhere when you're working for yourself, because when you put the passion in, it'll pay out. But when you put the passion in and you work for somebody, it pays off to that somebody you work for. 9 times out of 10, they really don't care about you, no way. They just care about what you're doing for them, to get them bigger, to get their brand bigger, not your own. So, you know, it don't matter what it is, just start something. Make some business cards, get a business plan, and just start it, man. I'm nowhere near being where I want to be in my business, but I just try to make it as professional and real as possible. Like, a lot of people think I own this big company with clothes and stuff. It's like, I do everything myself. I ship everything, I make everything. Like, I don't work good for other people, but I work very well by myself and with people that are going towards my goal, and we achieving stuff together. So, you know, that's what made me start my own thing. And really, it's not many options. If you're a felon or if you don't like school, there really is not many options. I mean, you could get some little cheap job, like, you know, working somewhere that you don't really make that much. And if you're a felon, it's the same. I feel like a felon and a a person that didn't go to college, they kind of are in the same boat in a sense. Like, because a lot of companies don't want to hire you unless you got a degree in something, like bigger companies. And then a lot of the time they say you don't, but if somebody comes in there with a degree, they most likely gonna take that job from you. And then the same with felons. Like, if you're a felon, you can't just get a job at a company. They don't want to hire you. So your only option really is to start your own business, which to me is the best option. So it's kind of a good thing because it makes people go out of their way. Like, I know a lot of people that decided, hey, I'm gonna start me a car wash business, or I'm gonna start a landscaping business, and it ended up benefiting them way more than trying to work for McDonald's or work for somewhere that they get minimum wage or like very cheaply, or a factory worker. You know, a lot of times the factories are taking the felons or people that don't have a degree, but you kill yourself working in a factory. So, you know, it's cool, it pay good. Sometimes when you start your own business, you don't make anything. There's a lot of times where I'm making nothing and I'm working like somebody that should be making $1 million a year. I think it's worth it in the end because I'm working for something towards my own success. You see what I'm saying? So I might work 16 hours a day for 3 months straight and only get paid $500 a month, which is horrible. But I feel like it's at least benefiting me in the sense that I'm growing. I'm growing as a brand. I might not be getting the money right now, but the money's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? The money's always gonna come as long as you get enough popularity, you get enough people behind you. So enough with that question. That was a long ass question. Make a video on that question alone. Whoa, Naya said, do you think 2019 will be a bad year or a good year for you? I think it's gonna be a great year. I got a good mindset going. I'm gonna try and get people in my life and around me that are familiar with me and know my goals, and they line up with their goals, and we gonna prosper like that, man. That's one thing I'm gonna start working on more this year than I did last, is being around more people that have goals like me and they wanna see me succeed and I wanna see them succeed. You know, sometimes you get caught up with people and they're your friends or whatever, but they don't really want the same thing as you and you don't really line up with what they want. So you end up just kind of in this limbo place with them. And I mean, you know, my goal, surround myself with people that's got the same interests as me, the same goals as me. King of the Jew said, what's your biggest fear? I've gotten this question before when I took them little tests on Ask FM or whatever. I really don't have no fear. Like, I know that sounds like I'm trying to be some alpha type stuff, but like, I really don't have no fear. Like, I'm not scared of nothing like spiders or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really fear anything like that. What's my biggest fear? Like, what do I really fear? Like, I don't know. Some people fear being alone, which I don't fear being alone because I know I ain't gonna be alone. I'm gonna have people around me. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. There's stuff I don't like. I mean, I don't like stink bugs in my house. You know what I'm saying? But I don't fear them. I don't know. That's a good question. I gotta think on that. What's my dream job? I'm pretty much doing it, man. Starting to do it. Creating my own brand, all of that. We done been over that though. Abby loves anime. Do you have a second job on the side? And are we ever gonna get a... No, I don't have a second job on the side at all. This is my full-time, full attention job. Like I just told y'all, man, it's not really even about the money. It's more about the brand, building the brand up. And if I make enough to survive, eventually I'll make enough to start flexing, buying Lambos, buying mansions and all of that. So I ain't tripping on that. Jade714 asked, over the years, what are some lessons that you've learned as a creator? That's a good question. One of the main things I've learned is that you have to play the game. Being a creator is great. You definitely need to create. Make your art, make your whatever you do, create it. But it's a lot of game with this process. And what I've learned is, even if you got the work ethic and the skills and everything, you still gotta play that game with the corporate part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me. I've created a lot of good content on YouTube, and a lot of it is now age restricted and not suitable for advertising because the advertisers run the game. So it's like, you can be yourself, you can be creative, but you also gotta play that game with the advertisers and that corporate part of it. But stay true to yourself too. As a creator, one thing I learned, which I always did, was just stay true to myself. Like, I never tried to be extra. Like, you got your and this ain't no hate towards them, but you got your like Jake Paul, you got your, what's that girl with that ponytail? JoJo. You got your JoJos, and maybe that's how they really are all the time. But you know, a lot of people put on those type of personalities for YouTube to get followers, to get views, and that's not really them. Now, I don't know if that's really them. I don't know either one of them. But one thing that I'm never gonna do do is be not myself. Even if I don't have as many followers or whatever, I'm never gonna not be myself. So that's one thing I learned too, is just stay true to yourself and you'll be fine. Because people gonna rock with you regardless. There's people in this world that can relate to anybody. So I'm probably gonna end this here, man, because I'm elaborating too much on these questions. Are you getting out new merch? Yes, I am getting out new merch. New merch is always coming. I'm always thinking of new designs, all of that. Like I was going back to saying I work so much. That's always something that I'm thinking about. And the new merch probably will be these thicker white hoodies and black hoodies. This white with this Japanese, this is actually one of them right here. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but these are way thicker hoodies. They feel better. They're gonna be a little bit more money too though. And that was from Mari Marvelous. She also asked, will I be getting a dog? Love you too. Will I be getting a dog? I don't think so. I think I've decided that I do not need a pet until I get my life the way I need it to be. Because I don't have the time and patience for a pet at the moment. I just really don't. If anything, I might will get a cat, but I don't even have the time for the cat, man. Like, y'all know I like my house super clean, which means I'm gonna have to clean way more because they're gonna get hair everywhere, and it's just like, I don't know. Pets, I love pets though. You know I love cats and dogs. I just, I don't know if I'm gonna be getting one at the moment. Later in life for sure, but not at the moment. BY Mommy said, do you want kids? Yeah, I definitely want some kids. Not no time soon, but definitely want some kids though. Lucid Yin asks, what are top 3 goals I'd like to hit in my 20s? I never really put a time limit on age. I think that was a mistake I made when I was like 20. It was like I was always focused on like, oh man, I'm 22, I'm 23 now. Like if you like 19 or just starting, don't worry about all that, man. Focus on having fun, but also focus on starting something up that can continue throughout your life. Like how I started my YouTube channel, how I started my clothing, like something that you can start building on. Save up some money, invest in cryptocurrencies, you know, just plan stuff a little bit ahead of time, because your 20s, you're still super young. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm still 19, like on the real. I don't even feel like I'm 20 some years old. I feel like I'm 19. Miss Lindsay said, what is the oldest female you've ever dated? Because I love you and I'll be 50 years in a couple months, 50 years old in a couple months. Damn, that's crazy, man. Shout out to you, man. Damn, you 50 and you watching me and showing love. That's love right there. You know what I'm saying? That's love. But the oldest girl I've ever dated, I was a freshman. I was dating a senior. I was 14, 15. She was like 18. 4 years older than me. You know, I mean, you know, got some MILF action. I need a sugar mama anyway, because you know, YouTube ain't paying the bills. KJ Clout, why haven't you emoid? Or did you emoid your boy back? I'm gonna hit you up, because I know you want to work on some stuff. You want to do some music, you want to do editing too, and you want to do a collab. So don't think I forgot about you, because I haven't forgot about you. Spoiled Neek said, do you enjoy being a YouTuber? I love being a YouTuber, man. It's one of the best things that I ever started. If you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber, start it. Just start it, man. And you'll grow and you'll see your growth on your channel, and it's completely worth it. But yeah, I love being a YouTuber. And the biggest thing I love about being a YouTuber is touching people, being able to affect people and touch them in a positive way, and give y'all knowledge and information that maybe you wouldn't have gotten from some of these other people that you know, and I'm able to touch you through the internet. Like I love that. That is one of the best things ever. Caramel 475, this camera's about to overheat. Am I gonna continue to do voiceovers in Heart Sim and Live in Color? Shout out to Heartbeat, by the way, man. Heart, you always showed me love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always show you love, always have mad respect for you and your craft, because ain't nobody doing sim videos like Heart, period. She is making full movies with these sim characters, and it's so crazy, like for real. But I'm gonna continue doing them. As long as Heart needs some voiceovers, I love doing them. You know what I'm saying? I accidentally forgot to send her one time. I think she still put it in though. I be slipping a little bit with the deadline, but yeah, I'm gonna keep doing them. As long as Heart still want me in there, I'm gonna keep doing them. I love doing them. I think it's cool to just, you know, be in Heart stuff, because it's such a deep process that she goes through to come up with these stories, and then she do the voice acting, then she do all the camera work. It's like Heart need to be making TV shows for real, movies. But yeah, man, for sure, I'm gonna keep doing that. But this is gonna be my first Q&A, the end of my first Q&A, man. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit 300 likes, man. We hit 300 likes, I'm gonna keep doing these every week, and I'm gonna try and keep them to 10 minutes. This one's gonna be really long. Maybe I might cut stuff out and make it shorter. We're gonna try and keep them to 10 minutes, do them like every Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. More games coming soon. Minecraft might be coming back, because Mary just got a Switch. Mary got a Switch. I just got a Switch, so She might be on the Minecraft server with me. Bro Rob Harris playing some Call of Duty, Fortnite. Sims always. Sims come back, you know, comes whenever I feel like playing the Sims. So yeah, more games coming, more videos like this coming, and more vlogs coming. Peace.
Let me see you dance. I love to watch you